congratulations on your Eagle project, buddy. I think this will be an awesome thing for you to look back on and to remember having accomplished, and being able to celebrate with so many friends that also got it at the same time. That's pretty awesome. I was asked what my favorite thing about Luke is, and I could make this super long and talk all day about you since I'm your mom. But I guess my favorite thing about you boils down to the fact that you have a huge heart and you give everything your all. And I really look up to you in the way that you treat your brother and your sisters, and you're an excellent example to me and your dad. And I'm not sure how many people can honestly say that about their 13-year-old, but you're amazing and a great example to all of us, and I love you.
Hi Luke, it's Mark Bethers here. Happy to be able to contribute to your video on the occasion of you attaining the rank of Eagle Scout. It's a remarkable achievement for many reasons, not the least of which is you're among the very last batch of Eagle Scouts to come through an LDS troop. I've had many fond memories with scouting over the years, and some of those, I'm happy to say, have included you. Your own contribution to scouting has been remarkable for me. I look at what you did in such a short period of time and how strongly you finished. Your Eagle Project was a fun one for me. I'm happy that you allowed me to participate and mentor you a little bit in that regard. It was also fun to have your dad involved heavily as well. I hadn't myself thought that a project that was as seemingly insignificant as painting fire hydrants could be such a positive influence on the community. And you certainly made that the case and helped me understand that. But what's more important, and what was really fun for me, and stories I've already told to some of my friends and coworkers about how amazing it was when you went into the District Eagle Board of Review to present and defend your Eagle Project. The characters that were in there certainly threw a few objections at you, and your ability to handle those objections well, to plow through with maturity, with determination, with passion, all quietly as Luke Smith does, was really a treat for me to observe. The Scout Law is one that has 12 points, and certainly you have lived all of those remarkably well, and again, deservingly of attaining the rank of Eagle Scout in that way. However, when I think of Luke Smith, I think of a few others. And these don't relate to every single scout, but I think they relate to you, and I think it's partly how you made scouting an even more enjoyable experience for those who are around you. So rather than say a scout is, I'm going to say Luke is. Luke is poised, thoughtful, observant, athletic, patient, grateful, slow to anger, and quick to volunteer. Some of these characteristics have come to me because of memories that I have, whether it was participating with you in a Labor Day Olympics over at the Carroll's pool, where I saw your not just athleticism come to play, but also your team spirit, your kindness, your ability to have fun under all conditions, winning or losing. I saw as well in the Deacons Quorum your ability to take a special needs member of our quorum and allow him to park himself most every week right next to you and do his very best to be friendly with you. And his version of friendly is a distracting one to pretty much everyone else except for you. And I think the way you have handled that particular situation and done so warmly and allowed that to be a very safe and comfortable place for this individual really has warmed and touched my heart. And I think some of that you probably were given. That's a gift from our Heavenly Father. I think some of that you may have learned at home with a little brother who's also very excitable. and wanting to make sure that he is well loved as well. So well practiced, well displayed in and outside the home. Grateful to have you in the ward. I'm a little sad that you're not going to be in the Deacons Quorum with us anymore, but happy that you'll be adventuring with the teachers and being an example to all the young men in the ward. Again, congratulations on attaining the rank of Eagle Scout Leader.
Mr. Luke Smith, congrats on the Eagle Scout Award from one Eagle to another. Congratulations. Sorry, I'm not there to welcome you into the nest. Video will have to suffice. But I wanted to give you a shout out for your coachability, my friend. I think that's a gift that you have and that I noticed relative to your peers. A lot of your friends that were in our troop, in our church, I feel like you have the ability to take feedback that is given, and maybe your parents might disagree at times, but at least when you were with me, I feel like when I gave you feedback or was trying to teach you something, I felt like you applied that very well to your life, or you were able to perceive what needed to change in a room, right? If the boys were going nuts, I could always depend on Luke to try and help me corral them. I always appreciated our mutual love for basketball. It's always fun to see you do the same moves that your dad did, again, hearkening back to your coachability, the between the legs, behind the back move. Anyway, I always appreciated your coachability. I wish you the best of luck. I hope to run into you soon again. Congrats on the Eagle Scout Award. See you then.
Well, Luke, I'm glad that you have decided to get your Eagle Scout Award. It's quite an accomplishment in your life. I remember when I finally received mine, I was in my 18th year, and I think it's quite an accomplishment for you to achieve that when you're 13 years old. My eldest son, Ben, received his when he was 13, and I think that is quite an accomplishment at that age. Your father also is an Eagle Scout, and all of your uncles are, all 6 of them, all 5 of them, including your father. Your grandmother and I are very happy that you have chosen this path, and I think it's a major milestone in your life. If you live up to those principles and precepts that you've learned in scouting, you will do well in life. Again, congratulations, and I hope you're the best in all you do.
Luke, congrats on your big day. My favorite thing or most positive thing about you is you always show up to any activity, scouting, church, whatever it is, with a good attitude. You encourage others to do well, and I think that's a great attribute. I remember Gordon B. Hinckley talked a lot about having a positive attitude, and you do a wonderful job of that. Enjoy it. Congratulations. See you, bud.
Hi, Luke. Congratulations on earning your Eagle Scout. You're joining a long and distinguished line of Smiths to receive the award, if I do say so myself. My favorite element of the Scout Law, if you remember that, is that a Scout is kind. I think it's actually number 6 on the list, but personally I think it deserves to be number 1, and it's one of the things that I've been most impressed with by you in your young life. I hope that doesn't change. I hope you remember that part of your Scout training. In my life, and I've lived probably about half of a normal life so far, the people who are most important to me and who I revere the most are those that are kind to everyone they know. Don't forget that. Again, congratulations on this prestigious award. I think it portends great things to come in your future. Good luck.
So Luke Smith, he's such a great kid, so well-mannered, so polite. Seems to just put his head down, get things done, no complaining. Very responsible kid. I was able to work with Luke on his Eagle Scout project, and again, I was so impressed with how he completed the project. Very well organized, showed great leadership. So once again, I'm so proud of that kid for this great accomplishment. So good job, Luke. It's an honor to know you, buddy. All right, bye.
Luke, I'm so excited I get to say something in your Eagle Scout video. Very proud of you. I love the scouting program. I always have. I've had 6 Eagle Scouts. You know that because your dad's one of them. I get to brag just a little tiny bit in your video. That's okay, just for a couple seconds. But I'm very proud that you get to join the ranks of the rest of the Smith boys. And as far as what my favorite thing about you, there's so many it was hard to think of, but I thought about you, just your quiet force for good. That's what I think when I think of you. I don't know your friends that you are with on a regular basis, but I'm just guessing that you're a leader among them and that Grandma's always cries, so don't, I'll get it together. Anyway, they really look up to you and want to follow you just because of the kid you are. I know I love being around you, so I'm just assuming they do. And you're such a leader in your family and so kind to your sisters and brother. Once again, congratulations. I'm so happy for you, and I'm delighted, as I'm sure the Boy Scouts of America is, or should be, that you are among the elite of their ranks. I love you, Luke.
Hi, Luke. Grandma and Grandpa from Utah. We just want to wish you the very best, and are grateful and happy that you can be an Eagle Scout. That's a great honor to be an Eagle Scout. Rich was an Eagle Scout, and Eldon was an Eagle Scout, and still are, as a matter of fact. And they just enjoyed the program, and they worked really hard to get where you are today, and you've worked very hard to get where you are today also. We're very proud of you, and we wish we could be there, but that's not very much of a possibility where we are back in Utah. And then Grandma wants to say something to you.
Hi, Luke. Like Grandpa said, we're extremely proud of your efforts and all the things that you've done to accomplish this wonderful thing. We love you, and we're anxious to see you again, and just know that you're a very, very special grandson, and we're so thrilled for you.
Hey Luke, congratulations on earning your Eagle Scout Award. It takes a lot of hard work and passion and commitment, and I commend you for seeing it through to the end and achieving your goal. Good job. I admire always your quiet commitment and determination to do what's right, to achieve great things. So congratulations today on a great milestone.
My favorite thing about Luke is how stinking funny he is. He is just so fun to be around. I loved playing games with him over Christmas. I loved hanging around with him. He's a hard worker. He's polite. He loves to have fun. And I am just so proud of you, Luke, for getting your Eagle and joining the ranks of your uncles and just doing something great so early in your life. It's a really big deal. And you're just an awesome guy. And I'm proud of you.
Hi, Luke. Congratulations so much on becoming an Eagle Scout. What a super great accomplishment that is. You know, Luke, I'm sitting out here in the playhouse next to the playhouse launch pad. I know as a young boy you spent a lot of time out here when you come to visit. I remember you being out here making all the noises of the ship taking off and the bombs bursting and that type of thing. Anyway, Luke, I think actually you probably even came out here and snuck out here a little bit for your last visit, correct? Hey, Luke, anyway, my favorite thing about you, Luke, is your inquisitiveness. You're wanting to learn and wanting to learn all there is to know about any specific subject. Luke, I know you're going to be successful whatever you do throughout your life. We love you so very much, Luke.
Hey, Luke. It's Coach Mark from Cary Baseball, the Marines and the wonderfully named College Nannies and Tutors teams that we were on together. Hey, when your dad reached out, I was happy to participate and honestly touched that you guys thought to include me in this. So thank you. Just when I think back about our time together, I just remember you being such a great role model and a good teammate, a good example for the other players on the team, and just thinking back in particular about convincing you to pitch during that Marine season and how you took to that and really helped us finish that season strong. So thankful for that too. But anyway, no, congratulations, Eagle Scout in the 8th grade is really impressive. So I'm happy for you. I hope you enjoy the rest of the day, the rest of the celebration you guys are having, and appreciative of the opportunity to speak to you guys. So thank you.
Hi, Luke. Boy, it's sure neat to see that you got your Eagle Award. And at that age of 13, I was a Scoutmaster for 10 years and never did have anyone under 16 get an Eagle Scout Award. I'm really proud of you, and we can't wait to see you out here one day, or us come back there to North Carolina. Anytime you want to talk about your Eagle Award, give us a call. We love you. Thank you.
Getting your Eagle Scout Award. My favorite thing about Luke is the fact that you're always very respectful and kind every time you're around us and every time you're over. I feel like those are great qualities that rub off on my boys when you're around them. And I really appreciate that. So, keep up the good attitude. You're going to go a long way with those qualities. Just want to say again, congratulations. I think that, you'll appreciate as you get older what a great sacrifice and an accomplishment getting your Eagle Scout Award is. I can say from experience that it really is something that you should be proud of. So good luck. I hope everything's going well, and enjoy this day.
Ms. Roberts, I'm Luke's social studies teacher. My favorite thing about Luke is how incredibly polite he is. I also really enjoy Luke's writing. He's very quiet in class, but his writing shows just how thoughtful he is. Congratulations, Luke.
Hey, Luke. Congrats on getting your Eagle. It's a super cool, amazing accomplishment. We are very proud of you. I just wanted to tell you what an amazing kid you are. I'm so grateful that my kids have you to look up to, being the oldest gift cousin. You are smart and kind and have a heart of gold. It's always so fun to be around you, and you just have an amazing countenance. You can just tell that you're living the gospel and doing the things that you're supposed to be doing. So keep up the good work. Thanks for being amazing. We love you so much.
Hey Luke, congratulations on achieving the rank of Eagle Scout. It wasn't very long ago when your dad and I were getting our Eagle Scout Award. I guess it was a long time ago, but it didn't seem like it was that long ago. Uncle Booner got it at the same time. Really proud of you. Thanks for the great example you are to my kids, to Gunnar and Lily and Emmy and Anders. You're a great cousin. I can tell that you're a great brother to your siblings. I can't imagine how hard it is to be the oldest. But just like the hard work that you put into achieving this Eagle Award, the highest rank in scouting, continue down that path throughout your life and you will be a leader. That's one thing that being an Eagle Scout has taught me, is that even though it's hard, even though it seems like most people don't find it super important, it is. It's those little things that set you apart, and that will lead you down a road to success. You've probably heard the story of the eagle who was raised as a chicken by a farmer, and if you haven't, you should look it up. It's a pretty good story. But there's one point, depending on which story account that you read, where the chicken realizes, or the eagle, realizes that it's actually an eagle. And it is just accepted that because it's been surrounded by chickens its whole life in a chicken coop, that's just what its life was. But it wasn't until it realized and saw many of its peers flying high in the sky that it could be much greater. And it was at that point when it learned to fly. I think that's you achieving the rank of Eagle Scout is one of those moments in your life. Keep going, fly high, and thanks for being such a good example to me. Have a great day.
Hey Luke, congratulations on getting your Eagle Award. That's impressive. All those skills that you learned are going to be very useful in your future and whatever you decide to do.
Hey Luke, you're a hard worker. Earning your Eagle Scout is proof of that, as well as being good at sports, being good at video games. Seeing your school projects, you've done awesome on those. And thanks for being a good example to your cousins and your aunts and uncles and family. You're doing good things, and continue on with the hard work.
Hi Luke, I am so proud of you, sweetheart. You have always been such a smart and wonderful young man. And to get your Eagle Scout Award at 13 is just almost unheard of. I know how hard you must have worked. We've loved your visits here and can't wait till you come again. Hope you remember all the fun time with Grandpa's pheasant's feathers. He loved sharing those with you when you were younger. We love you very much and are happy to know you, sweetheart. You're smart, you're intelligent, and you're a wonderful young man. I love you very much.
Hey Luke, congrats on getting your Eagle Scout Award. It's a pretty awesome achievement. I remember when you were a toddler, you were a pretty difficult kid and you cry all the time. But I think mainly that was because your clothes didn't fit because you were massive. But it's been really cool to see you grow up and see the awesome young man that you turned into. We're really proud of how kind of a person you are, and just the way you are without guile, and that you're always really kind to your nephews or to your cousins, my kids, and I'm really excited to see where life takes you. This is the first step. Some people kind of discount getting the Eagle Scout. It's kind of not a big deal, but I would say the opposite. It's a really big deal to be able to follow through with something like this, and to have that determination and drive to follow through. I think that's especially rare, especially in the rising generation. I think you should be really proud of that. I just want to say I love you. Good job on this award, and I wish you the best of luck in all your future endeavors. See you, buddy.
Hey Luke, Bishop here. Just wanted to send you a quick message to congratulate you on achieving the rank of Eagle in Boy Scouts. You know, this really is a great accomplishment, and I know it took a lot of work. And I was thinking about another person who I grew up really admiring, who put a lot of work into what he did, and that was Michael Jordan. So now that you're in North Carolina, Michael Jordan is definitely a hero around here, especially for us Carolina fans. But you know, Michael Jordan was not, or didn't play for his varsity basketball team as a sophomore. He was cut from the team because they said that he was too short to play. He was 5'11" and he was too short to play. And so he played on the JV team. He excelled there, had some 40-point games. But then as he grew before his junior year, he also put in a lot of work and effort to become a better player. And he obviously made the team as a junior and a senior and went on to excel at the University of North Carolina and then in the NBA. You know, there's a lot of, I think, great lessons there that we can take. You know, sometimes it does require a lot of work for us to accomplish something like getting your Eagle Scout. And sometimes we don't get what we want, like maybe making the middle school team as a 7th grader. But you know what? If you work hard and hopefully get a little bit of genetic help and grow a little bit, then I know that you can do whatever you want to do. So congratulations on this. Keep your head up in whatever you take on in life. You've got a great future ahead of you, and I look forward to watching you grow. And we'll see you soon. Bye.
Hey Luke, how's it going? Congratulations on getting your Eagle Scout. It's a big achievement. I'm really proud of you, and just wanted to let you know that this milestone in your life is something that will carry with you for the rest of your life, because really whenever anybody notices that you have this accomplishment, it says that you can do hard things, and you really can. I've seen that throughout the life that you've led. One of my favorite things about you is that you have something called quiet dignity, which is having a reverent attitude toward things and toward others. You're very kind to people. So I'm really proud of you again, and I hope that you can remember this time and enjoy it with your family. Again, I'm really proud of you, man, and I'm going to see you soon. All right, have a good one.
Hey Luke, congratulations on achieving the rank of Eagle Scout. You have set many goals and worked hard to achieve them in order to achieve this rank. You've been blessed with many talents and abilities, but one thing that really stands out to me is your good heart. You are a kind person and you're aware of the needs of others. This will help you throughout your life. I hope you remember the things you've learned in scouting, especially faith in God, because it will help guide you and direct you throughout your life. I love you, sweetheart. Congratulations.
Luke, congratulations. I'm proud of you, son. You've accomplished a lot in your young life. In fact, I could take a long time to name all of your accomplishments between academics and athletics and any number of things you put your mind to and ultimately succeeded. This just adds to the list, that of getting your Eagle Scout. It's hard to narrow down my favorite thing about you, and any number of those things I mentioned would definitely be up there. But to be honest, my favorite thing about you has nothing to do with worldly accomplishments or achievements. It's simply the way that you treat other people. My favorite thing about you is your goodness, Luke. Your ability to treat others with kindness, respect, that you've embraced those precepts of the Scout Law, of being trustworthy, loyal, and helpful and kind and courteous and treating others as you would want to be treated. I love that about you, and it makes me proud to be your father and excited to see where the rest of your life will lead. I love you, son. I'm proud of you, and welcome to the nest.